It is different packaging, so where it looked like it in the store. Let me see what it looks like in the box. Yeah. So the other one that I actually have this at my dressing area. It does not have a black top. It has a clear top. I do think this looks classier to have a black top. And let's give it a good shake because it's been sitting on a shelf a lot. Alright, so I've done a refreshing spray, but I do want to have a little bit of primer, so I'm going to use I say the end of this every single time, but it's the It Cosmetics Feel the Moment Primer in Serum. Yeah, this is the very last of it this time though. And I put it on my fingers and kind of emulsify it a little bit, and always do the nose and on either side of the nose first, because that's where you have the big pores. And the real point of this, in your chin and on your forehead, the real point of this, nobody will tell you this for real, is to fill those pores and get a nice smooth surface. And I'm going to blend that right in and over the lid, because that will be a eyeshadow primer as well. Stay away from the tear ducts though. Go up here and either way that way. Yeah. So that should make it fill the potholes, is what I say. This is just one of the best primers ever, y'all. It's so fragrant with herbs, and I just wish they still had it. But now they have a primer and they have a serum, but they don't have a primer serum. That's It Cosmetics, and it does not have that wonderful smell of the essential oils, even though they say, oh, it's the same. It just isn't. It's just not the same. So anyway, I was very disappointed. So I have been using, but it's at my dressing area, the primer from Lancome. But like I said, it's in my dressing area, and I do like it a lot. It makes your skin very silked out. Very, very silked out. So let's just go ahead and get me a flathead kabuki. And this is my F80, and it's either the copper or rose gold. I want it to be gold. Y'all know I'm a gold person. Here's the difference. I love gold. I'll take rose gold, but it's not my fave. I like the look of gold. That just looks classy to me, the gold and black. The rose gold and black's okay. Copper, whatever it is, I think they call it copper instead of rose gold. And I got a little tickle because I didn't rub that in good. So that's irritating me in my nose. Okay. It's pretty packaging, by the way, on the lid. It's got a real pretty little rose. That's kind of the symbol for Lancome, I believe, because it's on everything. Okay, so let me tap that out. Always tap this out, because if it's been sitting like that, it really should be sitting on the side. In this type of brush holder. This is the Morphe one that I got. Because this way, it lays down. It is a lot harder to open, but your brushes lay down, and they're covered. And if you want to sit them up, you can. Just make sure you sit them up where the brushes are on the top. But really, when you sit them out in a like this, it's collecting dust. And I have a very dusty home because I have 2 dogs. So whenever I get my brush, the first thing I do is like that and get any excess dust off, or just kind of click it upside down. But then I kind of pack it back because I don't want it going down in the ferrule. So also, I believe in, I've got to get it primed to come out first. We'll do 3. And we're going to go on either side of the nose, and then on the nose. But then my focus is right back here, and of course my age spot right there has the coverage and the color. I feel like this is a good color. Looks a little more yellow than usual. Don't y'all think? I feel like it's a little more yellow. What do y'all think? I never know how it's going to look on camera, by the way. And I do just little straight up and down motions. Okay, and then just to make sure it's blended well, then I'll go horizontally instead of vertically. Just make sure you get all your good coverage, either side of the nose, either side of the nose bone, up by the eye. Stay away from where you're going to put your concealer. I did get a little on there. But you don't want to build a lot of excess product under your eyes, especially if it's thick and foundation's thick, especially a long wear foundation like this. Okay, then I'm going to go with whatever's left over on my forehead. Don't put a lot up there either. And then drop your jaw and blend in. It looks like a pretty decent color. Not a lot of change, but you can see the line. To be a neutral, this seems to have a little bit of too much warmth to it, to be honest with y'all. Do any leftovers right here. Just kind of make sure that you're getting that color blended in. And then I just pack it. This kind of motion. You're just really just packing the makeup in the pores. And people are like, why would you do that? You just want to sit on top. It is just sitting on top. But the whole point of the reason that you put makeup on, to be honest, is to kind of, first of all, change the color palette to be even, so that it's all even. That's why you do go down your neck and on your décolleté area. I don't get underneath my necklaces too much because I don't want the makeup getting all over the necklaces when I just had to clean. But I can always clean them every day by just spraying some Windex on them and rinsing them real good with I have an alternate toothbrush I use for just jewelry. Yeah, that's the best way. Windex and an old toothbrush is the best way to clean your jewelry. And then rinse it really good with water and with that toothbrush. So you're rinsing all this stuff out of the toothbrush and you're getting down in the crooks and nannies to get stuff out. Okay, and then of course I'm using my makeup towel to kind of wipe this excess makeup off and then just kind of get the bristles going and reshape it. And now you can put that up. So that is the Lancome. I do like it. I feel like I'm extremely white, but it's a nice, good canvas. I was thinking that it was a little too yellow, but actually it's adding some warmth, which my face needs. So what do y'all think? Do you think this is more yellow than usual? Higher and other sun protection measures, including limited time in the sun, especially from 10 a.m. on. Okay, thanks for the tips. Alright, then I'm trying this for the first time, and this is Camouflage, and it's in Ivory In as well, because that's Ivory In, or Avoir In. So this is number 090, Ivory In, and then it says 010, Beige Porcelain. Why does it have two color names and numbers? That's very confusing, Lancome. Oh, it's not a stick, it's a liquid. This reminds me of Rimmel. Ultra Wear High Coverage Concealer. Okay, here's the thing. I already have the Bobbi Brown under my eyes for moisture, and I got a touch of the makeup under my eyes, which you don't really want to do, so I'm going to use very, very little. And actually, I'm going to use my first finger. People always say you use your fourth finger because your ring finger is the weakest. I actually have a problem with that finger anyway, so I don't want to use it, but also I feel like I do better when I use my forefinger. I want to show you how little I'm going to use. You're going to be like, Beth, you're kidding. The size of a pinhead. Hit smeared a little, but I mean literally just enough to eke out a little. And I am going to mush it on either finger, just kind of mushing them together like that. And then I'm mainly going to get, do you see where it's dark down here? That's the main place I'm going to get, and then go back up. Right through the lashes and down. It could be buildable, but I don't want a lot. I'm feeling it's sticky and tacky. I wonder if that's because I got that other stuff on there. You know what I may do tomorrow is try this with nothing. No eye cream, moisturizer, nothing underneath. And see how, because I feel like the dark circles are still showing. So I probably should have done a color corrector. Where's my Chantecaille? Should have done this first. Because I feel like I still see the blue of my circles. I do. Maybe I'll just do a little more. I'm not going to mix a Chantecaille in. That's going to be too much. This stuff goes a long way, y'all. I mean, a long way. You'll see what I mean. It's almost too much. Or is it what I needed? I don't know. What do y'all think? Lightly, and then kind of get it out of the nose. And you can see, because there's a line. That gets red there. And then the bulldog wrinkle. And then kind of blend this out. Out and down. And then going back to the tear duct. And just kind of going under the lashes and making sure I got some. And some people use their concealer for primer. You can do that too, even though we already have primer on. It's just a way to, make sure you've gotten rid of the blue, veiny look and all that. Still feel like it's not enough. I think that's because I'm getting to where if I don't get enough sleep, and that has been happening a lot lately, it's not canceling the blue. And I don't know if that, it kind of does when I look right there. It seems okay. But especially right there, I can really see it. So, yeah. My Chanticleer Camouflage Anti-Fatigue Corrector Pen would have taken care of that because it's got a peach undertone, and the peach cancels the blue. But I'm not going to put it on. We're going to leave this as is and see how it goes throughout the day. So, you can't return anything now, so I bought it. And I understand why you would not be allowed to. I'm going to go ahead and set my makeup with this new Locket setting powder from Kat Von D. It's just a weightless, translucent, highly milled powder is what it's been said to be. So it was in the checkout line as, try this. It's not in full size. It's a nice size. Look at that. That's a nice size, y'all. It's got her initials on top. K-B-A. They're KVD. Kat Von D. And it's a little teeny puff. Kat Von D on it. And you'll see it's got the little safety coverage, so you want to take that off. Is that? Yeah, this. But keep that for when you're traveling. So you put the puff back in there, and now you just give a good little shake because there's a bunch of little holes, and they'll come out. See? Oh, in the shape of a star. That's her thing. So then I'm literally going to powder under my nose and down. Really the only place, maybe here. And let's see if it sets it, or as you get older, a lot of times when you put on